Welcome to Kenya, the land of endless possibilities. Reasons why to invest in Kenya. Strategic location as a regional financial, communication and transportation hub. Well, Kenya is strategically located as a gateway to East and Central Africa. With a border to the Indian Ocean, Kenya is well suited as a production and distribution base to service Africa, Europe, USA, the Middle East, Asia, and other Indian Ocean islands. Kenya has international airports that function as an effective air hub between Africa, Europe, and Asia. Kenya has a relatively well-developed physical infrastructural facilities, including several international airports led by JKIA, an intensive road and rail network, modern deep-sea ports at Mombasa and Lamu capable of handling bulk and other containerized cargo, inland ports, an expanding liberalized energy sector, and digital telecommunication network.
Kenya is a developing country with more than 50 million people. It's a democracy, it's an open economy, and it is open for business.
Well, Kenya is the most developed economy in East and Central Africa, with a nominal gross domestic product of $100 billion as of 2019. Kenya's membership to regional economic blocs, coupled with her strategic geographic position, makes the country the gateway to the huge East African Community Market, the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, Africa Continental Free Trade Area, AGOA to USA, and EPA to EU.
We are a member of the East African Community, and which is about nearly 200 million people. We have signed up to the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, which opens up a market of nearly 1 billion people.
Kenya pursues a mixed economy, and her dynamic and diversified private sector comprises numerous small-scale local enterprises, medium-sized businesses, and multinational companies. Kenya enjoys stable macroeconomic and political environment. The government operates sound macroeconomic policies that promote growth by providing a more secure environment for private sector investment decisions.
We've got some of the highest rates of literacy within the country, and therefore this provides a great labor pool for any investor who wants to come into Kenya.
Qualified professional staff can be hired at reasonable pay scales in all occupations and at all levels of expertise. Tourism is one of Kenya's most important industries and has strong linkages with transport, food production, retail and entertainment. Investors will find living and working in Kenya a pleasant experience. The country has abundance in excellent accommodation, shopping, education, healthcare and recreational facilities, which will provide a high quality of life for both the investor and their family. Kenya is teaming up with opportunities from different sectors, enhancing manufacturing, food security and nutrition, universal health coverage, affordable housing, agriculture, energy, telecommunications. For more details on these opportunities, log in to opportunities.invest.go.ke. Think investment, make it Kenya.
The fastest growing economy in East Africa is leading the way with some of the continent's brightest minds, biggest ideas, and greatest achievements, ranking it as the most attractive investment destination in Africa. As investments into Kenya double year on year, the business climate is thriving, supported by a sound banking and financial framework made up of major global banks and local financial institutions.
We are a diverse community of many different cultures, working, as our logo shows, in unity and in harmony for one common purpose, the prosperity of our nation and that of our continent.
Kenya is a country full of opportunities. We are the fourth largest economy in Africa, with a GDP of more than $60 billion. We have, as a country, been working on improving our competitiveness, both in the area of cost of operating in Kenya as well as improving the business environment. And for the third year running, we have been voted by the World Bank as the third most improved economy in the world, with a consistent improvement in our ranking position globally.
In Kenya at the moment, it's a I would say, very optimistic time. Our economy is doing very well, as you know. We've experienced a lot of growth this year. And generally the feeling of the people is extremely positive.
Kenya's rapidly developing infrastructure is providing a launchpad for business growth across the entire region, with cross-border projects enhancing ease and cost of doing business. A leader in infrastructure development and the region's front-runner in technology adoption, global tech giants are seizing the Kenyan opportunity.
Kenya is the gateway into East and Central Africa region, this is a market of 140 million consumers. Kenya now is recognized as one of the global leaders in terms of innovation and enterprise. If you're thinking of investing in Africa, Kenya has to be the place.
Kenya's investment promotion agency, KenInvest, promotes and facilitates local and international investment into Kenya. The government agency provides investment information, project facilitation, and aftercare services, helping investors to establish and expand operations in Kenya. Boasting a database of live investment projects in a variety of sectors across Kenya, KenInvest is the first stop for companies seeking to grow their business in East Africa.
In terms of technology and innovation, Kenya today is globally at par, if not an outlier. Our innovation in our country is a two-way traffic. Kenya is not a net receiver innovation. Look at mobile money like M-Pesa.
People are at the core of the Kenyan opportunity. We boast a country of entrepreneurs and innovators that have created a world-leading SME sector.
Konsa Techno City is a transformative project for our country. It brings us an opportunity to enter into technology business because we will see some of the indigenous innovations now bring income to this country.
We know that the infrastructure is not just being built unto its own self alone, but it is being built so that it can energize other sectors of the economy, so that it can attract and generate other investments that now make it a real new economy on the upper part of Kenya.
Kenya's natural landscape is a rich source of opportunity, with more than 5.5 million hectares of arable land. Connectivity is king, and businesses in Kenya are more connected to the global marketplace than ever before. The strategically located port of Mombasa continues to grow in size, catering to the increasing demand from international companies. A hub for international trade, it is regarded as the gateway to East and Central Africa, and a major provider of essential international shipping links. Kenya's travel infrastructure is growing fast. Kenya's Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is East Africa's largest, with direct routes to Europe, the Middle East, the Far East, and across the African continent. The backdrop to Kenya's travel industry truly stands the country apart from global tourism destinations. A growing MICE sector, 23 national parks, 1,400 kilometers of stunning coastline, and UNESCO World Heritage Sites provide a quality way of life and a compelling reason for global hospitality companies to choose Kenya. For more information,
Thank you.